rebuild this country. And together, we are taking back our country. We are going to keep on working. We are going to keep on fighting. And we are going to keep on winning, winning, winning.
President Trump firing up his supporters ahead of his massive voter turnout in the New Hampshire primary.
Our next guest, a Democrat of 20 years, went to that rally and says Democrats are not ready for 2020.
Dr. Carolyn Borisenko joins us now. Doctor, thank you so much for being here. First of all, I read your piece yesterday. I thought it was very thoughtful. People like you who have not been supporters of the president, been hesitant to go to rallies or give them a fair shake. You still describe yourself as a Democrat who probably wouldn't vote for the president. But when you went to that rally, take us behind the scenes of what you thought it would be like and then what it was actually like.
Yeah, and thank you for having me. And the biggest surprise when I was even thinking about going to the rally was that people on both sides in my friends group of the political spectrum were genuinely afraid for my safety. People on the left were afraid that the Trump supporters were going to harass me. People on the right were afraid that Antifa was going to show up and cause violence. And so I was very nervous going into it. I didn't really know what to expect, but when I got there, I had to wait in line like everyone else, and everyone was so nice. I didn't meet one mean person there, never feared for my safety for an instant, and it was like a rock concert to go to that rally. The energy of that rally was nothing like what I expected from seeing on TV, so I was really happy to be able to go and see for myself.
And Carlin, for the viewers who didn't have the opportunity to read your article, share with them your thoughts. What happened when you got there and experienced the rally and your thoughts afterward?
Well, I think, for the past several months for me, I've really been making an effort to kind of break out of the echo chamber I had put myself in from being really upset when Donald Trump was elected and started to listening to all these different voices and started to see that the things that I saw maybe on the media or elsewhere were not necessarily true. And so it's been a process for me of evolving to a place where I could even go to a Trump rally and feel okay about that. And so my article was really about that evolution, how it took place, how I started to listen to other voices and be open to new ideas.
Carlin, I was there as a reporter for this show in New Hampshire, and I went to all of the events for all the candidates and talked to a lot of voters. The main thing that I kept hearing is that Democrat voters wanted someone to beat Trump. Do you believe that, based on now what you understand as a Democrat New Hampshire voter in what he is offering, compared to what you see from the Democrats, do you believe any of them could beat President Trump?
No, I don't believe any one of them have a single shot of beating him. I think fundamentally the party has changed so much from when I joined it 20 years ago, and I think that people in the party really don't understand that they are getting very out of touch with just the average people in the country. I think he is going to trounce anyone that gets nominated, and I think it'll frankly be a wake-up call for people in my party to take a look at themselves and say, how did we get here, and what do we need to do differently to rein this all back in?
Carolyn, what you were told, you got characterizations of what Trump voters would be like or what the rally would be like. Look out, it's going to be a bunch of racists or misogynists or whatever. What did you encounter instead in the people you saw?
I met just average people, everyday people. I met veterans. I met retired school teachers. I met small business owners, people that under the economy that has happened under President Trump have just really benefited from it and are really excited about what he's bringing. And, these are people that are not necessarily speaking up and sharing their opinions with their friends and family members who don't agree with him because they're afraid of the reaction. So these are your friends. These are your family members. These are your coworkers. There's everyday people. They're nothing to be afraid of.
Carolyn, thank you so much. And I hope folks will go check out your piece as well at Medium. It was very well written, reasoned, thoughtful, and in our day and age, it's the kind of voice we need to hear from. Thank you so much for being here this morning.
Thank you, Carl.
Really appreciate it.
Thank you.